How did it get this bad for Harry and Meghan? How did they reach the end of this road? It's taken 5 years. You know how Meghan said, don't give it 5 minutes if you're not gonna give it 5 years? Oh my goodness, I am so excited about my sponsor. Please do watch it and click on the link below to get your discount. But check out my sponsor, please.
I think you've noticed that I've been able to put more content into my YouTube videos because I grabbed a summer deal with Atlas VPN and I'm not going back. It allowed me to basically navigate the world and go into other countries while being at the same spot, all for $1.83 plus 3 months and 30-day money-back guarantee. It's a limited time offer, so click on the link below to get this deal because it'll go quickly. I was looking for ways to better my content on YouTube and I found it thanks to Atlas VPN. The summer offer is only costs $1.83. You get 3 months additional and 30-day money back guarantee. It's free of ads, free of malware, absolutely private and easy to navigate online. So just click on the link and you get the same deal I did. And I took it and I'm not going back. So thank you, Atlas VPN.
Yes. Do we remember this beautiful people when they used to look at each other lovingly? They couldn't get enough of each other, sitting so close, so tightly. I remember all the sugars used to call us out because Meghan just couldn't stop looking adoringly up to Harry. Remember that? Yes. Harry was the center of her world, you know? They're like salt and pepper. And I don't mean the group, you know, shoot, the one that sings shoot, shoot. No. They are salt and pepper. That's what Meghan Markle said. Wherever one went, the other one went as well. And the hand-holding was incessant. Do you guys remember this at the UN when Harry didn't really want to hold her hand and she just went and grabbed it? We have had even YouTubers doing whole videos on the claw. Remember that? I mean, even when they were behind the scenes, they had to hold each other's hands. Look at that, everywhere. Because of course, you know, they were so loved up. And whenever we called them out, we were like being cold. They're breaking the mold. They're not like the other royals. Remember all of that? Look at that, yes. These are, please keep in mind, official events. They were not even in private anywhere. These are official events. This is like when you go to work and you go to work hugging your hubby's hands. Remember that? This is at the Invictus games. And she's going there again. I don't know why, but she's going there. Oh, and the other Invictus game when they first made their appearance. So, yes. I mean, it got so bad that even at the Queen's funeral, an official, because the Queen's funeral was not really a personal private function. It was an event. It was a worldwide official event. They were burying a monarch, a head of state. And here they are walking out hand in hand, holding hands because of course they're Meghan and Harry. Their love knows no bounds. And these are all official engagements. How about this one? When she tried to dress like Harry. But when they're Meghan events, when it's her, this is not an official event. These are public, they're private, sorry, they're out in public eye. This is private, they're going out for dinner. And yeah, Harry's walking behind, by the way. There's another guy that's walking behind her. You wouldn't know she's married to this guy because actually, in this picture, the reason why I'm using this picture in particular is because there's no hand holding. She's walking straight ahead first because she called the paps. So she has to go out first. And where are all her A-lister friends? Where are all her wonderful friends celebrating her birthday? No, she goes with this odd guy that nobody's ever heard of. White, of course, not a black friend. And then there's Harry. I'm not making fun of this, guys. I swear to you, I think this woman is schizophrenic because she's the only one talking to nobody. She's literally just pausing outside for effect, pretending to talk to people, or to somebody so she can stand outside as long as she can, so she can be photographed as much as she can in that god-awful dress. Meghan Markle is stocky, and the reason why I say stocky is because she's thick in the middle. She has a very short trunk. She has chicken legs. Thankfully, she has spared us of those chicken legs, you know. But that is absolutely, she's not told to wear a long dress and no heels. She's a short runt. That's the end of it. Now, keep in mind that this video was recorded for over 4 hours. I have very good information that it took him 4 hours just to sit there. They couldn't even bear to stand to see each other, to look at each other in the eyes. They couldn't even be around each other, okay? Look at the body language. How did they go from being so loved up to this, where they can't even look at each other? They can't stand each other. They're no longer salt and pepper. Yet, she's still going with him to Invictus games because she always goes with him wherever things are positive and not negative. Where was she when he was doing the rounds for Spare? Where was she? And keep in mind that this is the best, what you're seeing here is the result of what was the best takes that they could look, that they look kind of like together. And how can you tell when things are photoshopped or not, or they're together? And Meghan Markle completely is in the value phase of Harry. She's going to go to Invictus and screw it up. Because, I mean, all of these things are as fake as Harry's hair. Either he got a bad hair, he's getting a bad hair transplant job, where they couldn't even bother to Photoshop the bald patches or anything, or he has a bad toupee. Like Meghan said, don't give it 5 minutes if you're not going to give it 5 years. That was what her ex-husband told her, Trevor, one of them. And you know how they describe when she's walking out of that restaurant yesterday, that she's wearing her favorite Cartier bracelet? That was given to her by Trevor. She didn't buy it. She kept. I want to talk about something a little bit quickly right now, because I've gotten a lot of emails about this, that King Charles has approached Parliament to ask about taking away custody or taking over custody of Harry and Meghan's children. I don't know who's telling you. I don't care. Please don't tell me. I don't need to know. But whoever's telling you that, they clearly need to investigate a little bit better. Charles has as much chance of getting custody of Harry's children as he has chance of getting Princess Eugenie's, Beatrice's, Sarah's children, or even Peter Philip's children. Zero. If you remember when Princess Diana and Charles got divorced, they got shared custody. And Prince William was the heir, well, he was the heir to the throne, but he was there. So Harry and Meghan's children are way at the end of the pool, the bottom pool, whatever you want to call it. No, Charles is being urged by Parliament to remove Harry's titles and Prince Andrew's titles, to make them both private citizens. And he's been urged to remove them from the royal website, the monarchy's website. Because the monarchy's website is not for the family members, it's for the working members of the royal family. So by Charles keeping them there, keeping Andrew, Harry, and Meghan, it's like, you know what? They're just on a pause. They're going to come back, you know. So we have to be a little bit careful when we say stuff like that, because it's absolutely wrong. It's misleading. It's bad, you know, and I don't know who it is. I don't care. Please don't leave it in the comments. I don't want to know, because I'm not trashing anybody. I'm just telling you like it is. Okay? So why is important this thing about Harry and Meghan Markle getting married, getting divorced? There are, of course, using youth again, vulnerable idiots. Nothing in that contrived interview video was real. Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna be here. Oh, archetypes are, sorry, Spotify made my archetypes fail because there was too much red tapes. No, Meghan, all you have to do is stand in front of the camera and talk. They had a roster filled with A-listers' names when they first got to the United States, and they squandered that opportunity. Now, Harry and Meghan, they are in a bind in many ways because there are social consequences to their divorces for the both of them. Their reputation management has to be considered, but there are a lot of social consequences for the both. Because Meghan has to figure out a way how to get rid of Harry, and Harry is absolutely desperate because he has shat on everybody that he knows. Now, when I say this is something that's very much my personal opinion. Meghan Markle is an antisocial, malignant narcissist. Antisocial doesn't mean that she's hiding away somewhere. No. Antisocial means that everywhere she goes, she creates division and an animosity within everybody, that she leaves behind division. She breaks friendships. She breaks family. That's what being antisocial is. A lot of people think antisocial is being antisocial. Oh, I don't go out. I want my privacy. Go away. No. It means that wherever she goes, she's like a hurricane. She destroys everything in her path and then she moves on. How pathetic and how sad it is for Meghan to be going that on her birthday eve. Where's Ellen? She lives right down the road. Travis Barker, because in those articles they were very, very clear to say, Travis Barker is there. Why didn't they join them? David Foster, who's like the second dad Harry never had, or that he has back in the United Kingdom. Serena Williams. Where are all those friends? And the reason why I'm saying this, to me, I don't care what it is that they do. I don't care about Meghan's birthday. I am more concerned about the fact that Parliament is urging Prince Charles. And when I say that that to have all his titles removed, I don't mean just the Duke and Earldom. I mean Prince as well. Because Prince is not a birthright. Again, I repeat myself. Prince is an honorary title that was given to him. There's even a letters patent, I believe, for Prince Harry when he was made, they all have them, a prince, officially. Just like there's a letters patent for Charlotte, for George, Prince George. They all have to have letters patent. There has to be some documentation. Okay? So when people say stuff like that, but if they can't take away his prince titles. Yes, they can. Just like as quickly as they can remove both Harry and Meghan from the royal website. So how did it get there? How did Meghan Markle get Harry to that place? That they can't even look at each other. I mean, they're sitting there, but they can't look at each other. Meghan Markle walks outside like the non-star she is. Ari Emanuel, who is the person who makes or breaks you completely in Hollywood. Ari, if you're watching, sweetie, you have more of a chance of resuscitating Harvey Weinstein's career than Meghan Markle's, because at least Harvey Weinstein had talent for spotting talent and making good movies. He had it. How many Oscars did his company win? Because he had that talent. I mean, he has talents at being a nasty, evil person as well. But Meghan Markle is a 42-year-old woman, and people keep calling her this young royals. They're not young royals. Meghan Markle is older than Prince Harry, Prince William, and Princess Catherine. So Meghan Markle is a middle-aged woman of average looks, average aging looks, because for some reason now she's spraying the hell out of herself to look dark, with zero talent. Zero. This woman has zero talent. She couldn't even make a Spotify work with the list of people that she had at her beck and call when she got there. Because when she got to the United States, everybody wanted to talk to them. But they are so toxic. She is so self-aggrandizing because she walked outside to talk to Oprah for 60 minutes. And Oprah, who's another imbecile, went along with it instead of having Harry bring him over and do that. Now, Ari, if you really want to kind of give Meghan Markle a chance to, get some sort of a brand, she shouldn't be going to Invictus games because it's not her event to begin with. Why is she there? And they're starring her, which basically puts people off against her. They turn her, we turn against her. And Invictus games, shame on you. Shame on you that these two grifters are your moral compass. I am actively starting to speak out against Invictus games, or whatever it is that you want to call it. Because if these two are your representatives, they're better people to do that. So today is Meghan Markle's birthday, so I thought I'd give her this thing. But how did they get here? How? Through lies, through slander. They contacted these kids about technology, about stopping the spreading of disinformation. These two known liars. Because I want to call out all the press, because all the press keeps going, oh, Harry and Meghan, they do disinformation. No, they don't do disinformation. They lie, slander, they're fantasists, and they're trashing people's reputations and a whole country and countries' reputations. Because let me tell you, I don't know how much you people know, or some people know, but the Commonwealth was created. It's a voluntary organization. There's 56 countries, and out of 56 countries, 36 are republics. And the Commonwealth is to foster peace, economic growth, and trade, and environmental protection. And these countries, again, are there voluntarily because it helps them. But now, when Meghan did the thing with Netflix, what happened? Oh, by the way, it was the Queen's most fierce, biggest achievement. And they trashed it with that idiot of a woman, Afia. I think her name is Afia. I don't know how she called that. And that Netflix thing. And she called it colonization 2.0. When it's like a voluntary organization. And Harry and Meghan sat there and allowed all of that to happen. The lies that they told. And then Harry thinks he's smarter than we all are. Or that we are as stupid, if not more than he is. When he went and told Tom Bradby, Meghan never talked about racism. When did she say racism? What the F do you think you were? I mean, I don't even know what to say. And I speak a lot. You guys know that. So how did they get there? How did they get from, oh my God, I love you. First, Harry, because Meghan never loved you. Meghan is incapable of love. Meghan is incapable of love. So from there, just let's start from there. Meghan is incapable of love. So Meghan doesn't have relationships. She networks. And it's like a parasite. She sucks you dry. And when there's nothing left, she moves on to another host body. To suck that body dry. So now, she's sucking Harry dry. And the only reason why she still hasn't divorced his ass is because she's unsure whether or not she will be allowed to keep using any of Harry's titles. Because let's not forget that Charles wanted the Queen to not allow Princess Diana, Princess of Wales, to use any of his titles. And the Queen said no. She just will lose her HRH, but she will still keep the other titles. And why do I say this? Because of course, it's up to the monarch who uses what titles, and what titles are given and what titles are taken away. So, what do you guys think? Harry got here because he married a woman who didn't love him and was out for her own agenda. And now she has the most powerful man in Hollywood, agent in Hollywood, promoting her ass to no end. Do you think it will succeed? No, we can see right through her. She has I mean, if she had some form of talent, he would succeed. If Meghan had some sort of self-awareness in the sense of she's not the center of the universe, that would work. But she can't help herself because she thinks she's more important than everybody. Now she's walking out on her own. You would think she's single. There was this guy who now is her close friend, the only one she could get to go out on a dinner with her. She couldn't get any A-listers. None to come into her birthday. It's a pretty sad state of affairs for Harry. And this idiot is taking her to Invictus games, taking center stage. And King Charles still has them on that royal website. And those children are in the line of succession, in spite of the fact that none of the information has been made public. The information that must be public in order to assure the public that they legally belong there, has been hidden away, and we can't get it. We can't get it. Meghan Markle can't still enroll Archie in any schools because she's not the Duchess of Sussex. That's not her legal name. Her name is Rachel Meghan Markle, but she insisted on removing that because the titles mean everything to her. Harry's titles mean everything to her. What do you guys think? How long do you think this will last? And just to leave you with something, because I'm doing a video on Meghan because it's her birthday today. I'm doing a very, very deep expose on Meghan Markle today. Later on, I'll post the video around 5 p.m. Okay, so please tell me what you think, and I mean, but I'll leave you with this. Just look at these two at the bottom, at the end. Meghan Markle, the first picture is Meghan Markle's, this is Northwestern University list of graduates in 2003 for the Science and Communications degree. Okay? Because that's what she was listed to graduate in that year, in communications. In the other picture, look at the bottom, I will leave at the bottom, it's from Northwestern University. You can pause and see if you can enhance it. You will see underlined with a red line that says that communications is the only degree where you cannot get double major. Please watch my live at 8 a.m. I will see you tomorrow for my members live, and I will have a live today with a surprise guest at 12. Okay, so thank you very much and enjoy your day, and let's all wish Meghan Markle a happy birthday.